Okay, traders, good morning and welcome to the 44 Trading Room. Welcome to a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Central Florida. Hopefully everybody's doing great this morning, ready to rock and roll today as I am. Day off yesterday, had some family things to take care of, but I'm back in the seat today. Came in yesterday, actually lost money mid-morning, and I'm looking forward to getting that back today, getting this week into high gear. And to me, good volatility today. Got the war out there, or the disruption in Iran. You call it a war, and that is affecting these markets. That is affecting oil, and so on and so forth. So we have got to trade around these markets. We'll get into that and more. But first, let's take a look at see where we are with these futures. Start off with Asia in the overnight session. The Nikkei really got pounded last night, down 3.06%, down 1,778 points yesterday. Hong Kong Hang Seng down 292. That was down over 1%, 1.12. And the Shanghai and China down 60, down 1.43%. So all of Asia is red. Same thing with Europe this morning. German DAX down 942 and a half, down 3.83%. FTSE in the UK down 305.55, down 2.83%. The CAC 40 in Paris down 273, down 3.25% this morning. Combine that with Asia, you've got all six global markets down, putting pressure on the futures here in the US of A. And boy, oh boy, do we have it. Dow futures this morning going to be down 891. NASDAQ futures down 525.50. And 524 and a quarter, and the S&P 500 E-mini down 118 and a quarter this morning. We're going to be really hitting the downside on this market big time this morning. We did that yesterday, not quite as bad, and then we came all the way back. So maybe we have that today. Oil up huge today, $5.87 per barrel, up to 77.10, up 8.24%. That's a big, huge move on oil this morning. If you're in the gold patch, not so much, down to $132.50, down to 51.7910, still over $5,000, down 2.49%. Silver's down $6, down almost 7% this morning, 82.73.5. Copper's down, platinum's down big this morning. Platinum's down at about 9%, 8.61, and same thing with palladium, down 104.90, down to 16.90 on palladium trade this morning. Platinum really unusual here, down almost 9% today. So that stock or that commodity down pretty big, and in the last month, the big stretch here. Top of the totem pole was 23.73 on platinum. Now it's down to 21.15. So you can tell that's really gotten killed. Iran war. Israel boosting the forces in southern Lebanon. Drones hit the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh. And that's just a mess over there. And hopefully, throughout this, something good comes. Natural gas prices soaring as the Middle East war raises global supply fears. Pinterest shares pop 8% as activist Elliott Management takes $1 billion stake on PINS. And I did not have PINS up here this morning until right now. So we'll watch PINS. Not a huge mover. It moves in like 20-cent increments, but we'll continue to watch that PINS. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put it right here where AVIV is. PINS, we'll put AVAV over here and see if that stock that was dismantled yesterday gets any volume to it to start make a comeback. Okay, that's about it from that. Swiss sneaker maker On down 14%. Weak guidance, slower than expected growth. That's going to get you to the downside, and that's about it. As we luxury stocks slump as Iran conflict risks one of the sector's few bright spots. So everybody gets a little bit uncomfortable during times like these. Let's say good morning to all here. Good morning to everybody on YouTube this morning. Thank you for joining us. Steve C, good morning. Yep. Clifton, what do you say? Good morning. Good morning, Mark. Scott V, good morning. Christian, good morning. Brian, good morning. Yesterday I said to add Battle to your watch list. It didn't do much during regular trading hours, but ripped higher in after hours, and that is, let me just see here. That is B, is it still going? BATL? BATL? Oh yeah, yeah, ripping. Absolutely. We'll keep that one up. Cool. Um, thank you. Steve C, good morning. Zuki, good morning to you. Let me take a look at Battle on the daily here. It's trading at what, 26? Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, that's stock not for the faint of heart, right? Can just imagine that thing, you know, let it be known that thing could be down to $10 here shortly. You never know, right? Let me look at it one more time here. We're trading 24. Yeah, we're at all-time highs right now. Yeah. Okay, let me check, and that should be it there. And I'm going to go over my watch list here this morning, and let me look at one thing here, BATL, see if it's even available. Um, no, it's not available to short or to. Okay, I'll go back to the NVDA that I had up here originally. Okay, there we go with that. All right, perfect. Zuki, good morning, as I said. All right, let's take a look at some stocks here this morning. With volume this morning, again, with volume, if we get it. Dave, D-A-V-E, over the, let's see, 210 would be great. And if not, then 212. I don't know if there's going to be any volume in this stock today. Pins this morning over 19. I'll post this alert, PINS. Yeah, one more time, Scott. There we go. Pins, PINS, long over 19. And then Netflix this morning. If we get a recovery here, I like it, 95.50. Could just put 95 down here, but we're a little bit over that. Let's do it like that. NFLX long 95. Like I said, we're going to be down 941 points here as we open, so it's going to be a big flush to the downside. Target this morning on a flush could be gone long. I'll read you what TGT says here this morning. We'll put it long over 114.50 in case we get flushed here this morning. Again, we're going to have a big vacuum first thing, and then maybe a chance to buy something at the bottom here. Yeah, CRDO. I've got CRDO up here on the other screen. I'll pull it over here, and let me skinny it down. What's that number that you like there, Steve, on CRDO? Let's do this. Let's look at CRDO on the. There we go. Let's do it on the daily here and see what the 104 means. Yeah, I mean crushing it. 104 down to 100. Probably will have that room today. We'll see, and I'll tell you what's going on with this stock here in just a minute here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try to shove it in here. Let's see. Skinny it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, let me make this a little bit taller. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll put it in here, and any bump to the upside could be shorted. So here's the deal on CRDO. We'll take a look at CRDO, and we'll look at Dave this morning. So here's the CRDO news. Let me go over here. Okay, there we go. CRDO Credo Technologies, the stock dropped more than 10% after the company's non-GAAP gross margin forecast for the fourth quarter ranged from 64% to 66%. Versus the LSG consensus of 65.1. Power of Ethernet connectivity solutions beat analyst earnings and revenue estimates for its third quarter. I don't see it that bad, Steve. I don't see the news that bad, but we'll see what happens there. And then the other one is Dave. So you need to probably know about this here in case we get some volume and get into it. The fintech company shares popped more than 6% after Dave provided strong full-year guidance. Dave said it's expected adjusted EBITDA earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization to come out between 290 and 305 million, higher than the 252.7 from analysts by fact sheet. Dave also guided its full-year revenue between 690 and 710, which is significantly higher than the 637.6. So Dave up and away. A pullback there, we could go, yeah, very low volume. Pullback there, we could go long. So again, we're going to be down 982 to start, so be very careful this morning. The wait and watch routine is in effect this morning, which would be really good. Okay. Okay, all set to go. We've got about less than 2 minutes to go. Any questions, let me know. I'll be with you for the morning session today. And I'm looking forward to trading with everybody. Should be a good event, a good day here today. So put this up here, clean up the desktop real quick, get ready to rip. Anything that you're looking at out there that needs to be discussed, please post it here. If you see something that you really, really like this morning, post it here. Just say, hey, I really, really like this stock or that stock. And we'll take a look at it because it's important that we share that information in case somebody misses something, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember that. Okay, we are ready to roll. Let's have a great day today, traders. Everybody on YouTube, good morning. Great to see everybody here this morning. Great to be involved. Yep, Dave coming down. Right around 200 or even less, that would be great on Dave. Yeah. Really good news with earnings. We'll see if that lasts here this morning. Coming up on 15 seconds. I would say Dave and maybe Pins or BBY if they flush. Again, 932 and 500. 900 and 500 down at the open here. So here comes the market open. Let's see where we go. Dave has got a $4 spread, DAVE. Yeah. Wow, look at Netflix. Gap closed big time right off the bat. Sit and wait. Let me know if you're thinking about something this morning. Dave is now a $7 spread. Wow, not something you want to be involved with.
Scott, good morning.
DVG, good morning to you. How are you?
Doing all right. I had an order out there for Palantir 143, and we filled. I'm going to post that here. It's maybe a little too late, but keeping an eye on Target. Venture Global, we held that from yesterday. We had 2,000 shares at 11.50. Looks great. I'll probably sell half of that today here at the open at 13 and change. Looks good. Target reporting earnings, also looking good.
Yeah, I'm going to sit back this first minute here and see what we do. CRWD left the station, okay.
Yeah, they report earnings, I think, tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Here's a fun one. Smith & Wesson, SWBI. Not a whole lot of volume in that, but they report in 2 days. Given the state of things. MongoDB completely fell apart. How sad is that? Straight down. Almost 30%, guys. In 1 day. Yep. Pretty brutal. Guys, we're going to add to Palantir here. I think I'm going to short MongoDB. Let's see what it does down here. Like I'm wondering if 230 is going to hold or if it's going to break. Well, it's only one way to find out. Okay, short. 231.04. MDB. Man, look at Palantir go. Holy smokes. KTOS. Nope.
Any news on Palantir at all? I didn't.
No, I
Didn't
just think
look.
it's tied to defense names. But I'm looking more broadly. I mean, KTOS, LMT, NOC. They're just kind of pulling back a little bit here from these session highs. So still in this MongoDB trade, smaller size. VG pulling back, which is good. We got rid of half our position. We still have 1,000 shares. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna mess with it. Watching AMD right now. Let's see. Well, that's a nice little curl up there. I like that. Trouble is, I don't trust this until I see the Qs and the SPY aim higher. Right now, they're both rolling over. Especially the SPY. SPY is super weak today. There goes MongoDB. Perfect. Let's see it snap 230 now. If we break 230 and we start moving, I may actually let's just add. Sure. Okay, added MDB. There it is. Break under 230. I'm going to take a partial on Palantir. Not the move I wanted to see. Guys, Qs and SPY rolling over a bit here. Even Target's not doing much, even after blowout earnings. All right, OKLO. I'm going to go for it, guys. OKLO. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. $62.50 on OKLO. Long.
Long on Oklo. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this MongoDB trade. I don't know if I'm loving it now. All right, Palantir. Break 143. I'm gonna dump the rest of it. Feels like markets are getting a little heavy here. I say that. Meanwhile, SPY and the Qs are trying to bounce.
Yeah. Nasdaq down 445.
Ooh. AMD 192 maybe? I don't know. Now I really don't like this setup. Push, pull, stuck at the VWAP. Well, Qs are aiming higher. How about it? Target finally getting
going.
looked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jinx.
Short it now.
There go the Qs moving higher. Till it runs to a brick wall. We'll see. really interesting, like last couple sessions in the pre-market after hours, just massive selling. And then we opened up yesterday. It's almost like, you know, no one got the memo. Markets went straight up. And then it looks like we're setting up to buy the dip again today, which is pretty wild. Frankly, there's just a ton of risk. I mean, Scott, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it was evident yesterday that I think that looming thing in the background is the war, the Iran. What are we doing? Superpower-ish. We're out there thumping our chest and blowing things up in the bigger picture. Um, but you've got the whole underlying oil thing, oil trade, precious metals trade, defense trade, and people get a little jittery in these markets, so they'll sell them off. But then yesterday the comment was, "Hey, we got an opportunity to buy this market, and that's what we're going to do." And so you bought it, and the market came all the way back, right? I mean, big time.
Yeah, that's it's wild.
Are you guys seeing my charts? Clifton says he can't see the charts. Can you see the charts in the room?
No, I don't see them.
Okay, let me go back. For some reason I can't. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't trust this push though. Feels like we're gonna roll over pretty hard. Yep. I don't like the SPY. I'm gonna get some put options on the SPY, guys. Let me see if I can set something up here. 675s. Yep. Okay. 675 put options for tomorrow. In. Start with 10. As it goes, we break the session lows. I'll add another 10. Yes. OKLO, don't really care. MongoDB, I'm gonna have to dump this position. This sucks. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna early add another 10 here to the SPY. If we flip and move higher, I dump if we get over session highs. But this looks like we might snap to the downside here. Watching the SPY really closely. There's that rollover on AMD I was worried about. It's happening. OKLO, I don't really care. It's such a small position at the moment. I'll leave it there. MongoDB, I'll probably dump here in a second if it moves any higher. Be a losing trade for me. But maybe I'll get saved by the puts. Here comes SPY. Let's watch it break down here. We see your charts now, Scott. Yeah, there goes AMD straight down now. Very bad. Guys, close the MongoDB. I figured. That sucks though. It's expensive trade for me. $1,400 bucks. Palantir just got stopped out. No problem. Markets are rolling. I'm going to add another 10 put options here to the SPY. So I have 30 total. Risky business. First partial will probably be about 18 of those contracts if we end up breaking down. Look at AMD now rolling over. You see that? Thought it didn't like that setup. It looked good in the initial pump. Then when we started consolidating at that VWAP aiming lower, that's the break I was worried about. And look at it go now. looking around, the only thing I see up is like Target. I mean, everything's red right now. Adobe's up 1%. Costco's up 0.7%. Jeez. Everything is down. Everything. That's pretty wild. Guys, here comes a break now on the SPY. This is what I want to see. I want to see 669.35 is my target on the SPY. Don't know if we'll get it today, but on days like today, Scott, I swear, like some of the trades I took, not the greatest from a position and profit, but these put options are making me bank right now. So it's almost sometimes just nice to have those out there and a little less risk on days like today. Coin rolling over. Yep, good call out, Mark. Netflix is stalling it. Yesterday's close. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty bloodbath, maybe. The only thing moving higher is Target, which is surprising. You would think it would move in sympathy with like Costco and some of those names. And I don't really see sector rotation happening right now. Let's look at banks real quick. Yeah, banking is down. MongoDB is trying to hang on because it's down 30%. NVIDIA aiming lower. What we don't want is capitulation on a day like today because we're already down, but days like today can definitely provide that capitulation, so be careful. Wow. I might take a partial on these SPY put options here in a moment. Unless we break 673. There it is. 672.99, big level there. Let's see if we break that. We just broke it by a penny and bounced, so
I was on mute. Sorry, folks.
that's all right. I was wondering. I was like,
Yeah.
where'd it go? Yeah, taking some off here, guys, on the SPY put options. Right here. I'll leave 18.
Netflix strong today, right? BBY strong. You know, market's down what 420 or so, 423 on the Nasdaq, and over 1,000 on the Dow, and you got stocks like BBY, Netflix up for the day. So if this market turns, could have a heck of a move.
Mm-hmm.
If we have anything like yesterday, who knows?
I mean, the timing of the news is classic, though. So we got all this stuff happening, and then they're like, you know what? We saw a lot of rotation into tech yesterday. Let's make an announcement about Nvidia. Oh, we're gonna cap your sales to foreign countries like China. Ta-da! Like, you know what I mean? There's just, I don't know. The news is important, but sometimes it's just noise. Guys, I'm closing out OKLO. I'm going to start looking for short positions here. In fact, I'm going to short Target. Why not? Okay. 11767. 11767. Target short. Start with a small position here and then ratchet it up. Still have 18 of these put options here on the SPY.
A little confusing. So we've come down, we're sitting here now. What are we gonna do?
Toilet.
DVG's thinking we roll over and head lower. I don't know. I mean, no, that's why I've kind of got me sitting here.
I got the bear claws out now. I wanted to
Okay.
be bullish just from yesterday's price action buying the dip, but I'm not seeing the rotation in names yet. You know, we saw it in Nvidia. We're seeing, you know, financials moving lower, even though I think that people are realizing, hey, maybe this is broadening from a war perspective. What's the impact? I'd say, what's STNG doing? Looking at like shipping companies. No, not for me. Not enough volume. There goes the break on the SPY, guys. I think my next stop is going to be that 669.35 target. Nice move on the SPY here. Wow.
Wow, Dow's down 1,130 points.
Yep.
Devastating.
Everything's rolling now, man.
Yep.
Let me see.
Okay, I'm going to come into Credo here, CRDO 98, right here, right now. CRDO, small share size at 98. Low of the day will be my stop. CRDO, long 98.
SPY is now on fire. Leaking. Sinking.
Yeah, 96 will be the stop here. I can't get over this Dave trade. Trades, I'll be right back. Just give me one moment.
Okay, maybe there's a chance of a bid here. Maybe. Maybe. I think I might take eight of these off and leave 10. Probably be my next trade on the put options. But I'll wait for now. Just being patient. Even this TGT trade, it's a small position, so I'm not really too worried about it. Just being patient. Is there news? Let's see. Coin tanking. That's what I get for messing with Target today after earnings. That ought to teach you. I'm still in it. It's just silly. 3, 2, 1. Toilet. What in the world is this? Okay, here we go.
Wow.
This one candle will make or break the market today, I think. If we dip
Isn't it
lower on the
crazy?
SPY, it's game over. If we hold here, we got a shot at moving higher. I'm gonna dump TGT, $100. All right, it's a loser. Where I'm making money today are put options in that hold from yesterday on VG. Otherwise, these markets are kind of tricky.
Yeah, you're either going to wait and see here, you're going to buy the dip, or you're just going to have to wait it out, because at this point in time, it's almost a guessing game, right? I mean, we've got
Mm,
some stocks that are just treading water right now. You got a lot of stocks down, and then you've got some that are up and fighting their way to get back to green.
yep. Yeah, I wonder if like ETFs might be a play even now. I'm gonna take a look at a few of them. But like Tree reported did well, Target reported did well, MongoDB reported fell off the planet. But I think there's some correlation with that and what's maybe going to happen with the tech space. And 30% is a huge sell-off.
Yeah.
And it was all really predicated on forward guidance. So if that's what tech looks like more broadly, that's pretty problematic. You know, everybody's panicking when we have a 2% pullback in markets. Imagine a 30% pullback in markets. Yikes.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, we've all had what 15 to 20% on our investment portfolios in the last 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. So it's been a good run. So a reset like that, I think, might actually happen at some point. TGT just pulled back to my entry. Oh well. You can take my $100. It's fine. There's the break on target, of course.
Yep. Still holding on to the Credo trade, CRDO. I don't know where to fish next, though. I don't. That's kind of guessing. Boy, that AVAV, that ticks me off. I was watching AVAV this morning at 210, 212, and now printing 226.
It still looks good, actually.
Yep.
Considering it's up at $300 yesterday. You know what? I'm gonna a good call out there. I'm gonna go for it long.
Yep.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'll start with 200.
Pins starting to come.
22652. 22652 is where we ended up on AVAV.
What did you get in at again?
22652.
See if you get a pop here.
Yeah. I mean, it's look at this amount of selling yesterday. Like a perfect setup. Push right before the open, opens up, just absolutely soars. What is that? 20 points, and then sells off 100 points. That's pretty wild.
I lost money on it yesterday trying to catch the bottom on AVAV.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I came in about 11 o'clock here yesterday, and it was just couldn't get any traction in the stock.
I'm making all my money right now on these put options. Like right now, losing on AVAV. All the trades I've taken, no bueno. My put options though, we're up 3 points on them. Next partial will be, I'm going to take 8 of them off. So I'll leave 10. But I'd like to see a 670 print. Here comes AVAV.
230 to start probably, and then see if it takes off from there.
Yeah. I was thinking of starting with 100, then make it 200, then, you know, ratchet it up. But I started with 2 to go to half, you know, which could cost me here. We'll see. I'm going to get rid of GGT there. Let's put up K2S here. Let's put CVX. Yeah, pull them back. Oh, AVAV, what is that? What is that gross move? Okay. Do I dare add to a losing trade? We're seeing the SPY try to lift here. You just lost your screens again, Scott. I think we lost Scott.
Wonder why that is. What are we doing here?
I don't know. There's AVAV. Guys, I'm going to add here. Let's go half share size. AVAV. Boom. Boom. Scott, thank you for this one.
Yeah.
This is 100% you.
Hopefully it goes to 230. Check the screens again. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. I see your screens.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a big bar right there on the SPY. Come on, AVAV. Don't quit on me now. GSK getting some news about acquisition. Let's see what that looks like. GSK. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe it moves. Well, that was nice try, Bulls. Nice try. Nice try. This is a problem.
Come on.
Nope. Not going to do it. We're now back towards session lows on the SPY. And maybe I'll get my 670 print after all. What's interesting is the SPY only has, I think it's like 3 or 4% in energy, which I thought there was way more than that. But that must have changed, because it used to be that way, where it was like a little heavy, 10, 15% weighted in energy. Now it's like 3 to 4%. There goes AVAV. Thank you, Scott.
Yep, let's go.
See if we can get above 230 and rip. Wow. I think I'm going to wait till 230.
Yeah, I think that's the number. I really do.
Yeah, there's the push. Beautiful move. Instead of going to half, I should have nailed it for full share size, but I'm not complaining. Basically getting rid of all the mini losses I took on some of these other trades here today. Just like that. Sometimes it's only one.
Yep.
I'm going to take 8 off my put options of the SPY here pretty soon. If we don't break the session low here, I'm going to take 8 of them off. I'll leave 10.
95 will be my break on CRDO. I mean, BBY over 67. I think I'm going to take this one next here. BBY long.
AV just popped 229, Scott. This is your trade, my friend. It's a good call out, and I hopped in. We are banking it now.
There's BBY over 67 on the breakout here.
I'll take a partial here, guys, in the 229 print. I want to make sure that my market order fills in the 229 print, though, so I need to see it gap a little higher if possible. Christian, I short AVAV to make. I made back 1,800 that I lost in another stock. It's a wild move. Yeah. You know which one I was watching this morning was SanDisk.
Yeah, I had that for a second this morning.
And man, look at it. It's like falling off cliff. That and so AVGO reports on, was it Wednesday, tomorrow? And
yeah, you got AVGO tomorrow is after the market, after the bell.
Yeah. So that means let's look at MU as well. That's my my triplet: MU, SNDK, AVGO. Wow, MU's down huge too. 7%.
I think your AVAV is going to get this 230 easy. You might even, I mean, I don't want to get ahead of it, but if it breaks 230, you're going to see a move pretty good.
Yeah, 235 maybe.
Maybe. It all depends on right now.
Yeah.
Watch it sneak up to that 230. If it could be watching that level 2, if it gobbles that up, you're good.
Well, the SPY just sneaked a 671 print to the downside there. I still got, maybe I will take 8 of them here. Okay, I'll take 8 of them here in just a moment. Let's see if we peek it. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, I'm taking 8 of them off. I'll leave 10. They're in the money. AV, Scott, you are the man. No partial yet. No partial. I will take a partial, though, right about... okay. Partial. We'll leave the initial 200.
I mean, it's I think that pays right there. I mean, I really do believe you're going to probably see the 235, maybe 240 here today. And there go my charts again. I don't know what the deal is.
I still see them.
Do you? Okay, good.
Do you buy a name like MU down here as a dip?
Are you
SanDisk?
Are you an investor or are you a trader?
Right, exactly. Exactly. Right. AVGO getting a little bit of love. Catching a couple bids here. CrowdStrike reporting today. Let's see how that does today. Yeah, it is pretty like all the stuff that's happening, you forget about the previous thing in a way. Like the fact that there's still beef with China. Now we have beef with Iran. There's just a ton of risk of like looming right now, and somehow these markets are still, I mean, relatively speaking, they're pretty tough. They're strong and resilient considering. I'm gonna buy coin, guys. I think I'm gonna do it right here. Market fill, half share size, willing to go full. There we go. 176.64.443. Random coin. That's the beauty of market orders. We'll just call it 64. There we go. All out of AV, lost big on it yesterday, but one big on it today. Cool. Transfer right on. Oh, now Fed Williams is talking that AI is going to pose problems for kids out of college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
This coin trade, guys, literally, it's a one-way trip. So if we don't move, if we break 175, I literally have a stop at 174.98, which it could easily crack that. And oh well.
And I am out of the CRDO trade. I'm gonna take. I'll be right back. I'm gonna redo the room here.
What else? What are y'all watching? I mean, CrowdStrike's got a shot to start moving today. The trouble is, I mean, we look left. We peaked at what, 387-ish? So, I mean, certain sectors I think do pretty well during conflict like this. Oil being one of them. Obviously, military names: AVAV, KTOS, LMT, NOC. You guys know the drill. And then cyber.
Okay, I am
names.
back. Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear
DVG?
perfect. Yep. And then we've got
Okay, now I can't hear you. So
Pan W.
there you have it.
Wait, can you hear me?
Don't know what's going on.
Can you guys hear me?
I cannot hear you. Mark, can you hear DVG? I can hear both. Okay, it's got to be on my end here. I'll try to log off one more time.
maybe Scott just muted me. Steve, you can't hear me? What? Really? Yeah, I heard Scott too. Scott, I hear everyone. I like it. I like it. Yay, coin. Let's go. Guys, we're getting a bid here. This could be, again, the trouble with these kind of structures is, like, look at pre-market sessions, especially, like, I'm looking at the SPY. Like the Qs, yeah, I could look at that too, but I'm really focused on the SPY. Why? Because there's 500 names versus 100 in the NASDAQ. So I want to see how that behaves because it's a little bit broader than the NASDAQ, even though, frankly, SPY has way too many tech names in it. So I was trying to talk about, like, cybersecurity. We had,
Okay.
Can you hear me? Scott?
I can see DVG is talking, but I can't hear him.
What? Guys, look at SanDisk now tanking. I'm not going to say no surprise, but no surprise. I get there's a shortage on hardware, but come on. a move to $725 when it was like $20 not too long ago. Yeah, I think in the last year, its low is $27.89. But in the last 12 months, moved up to what, $725? Yeah, I think that's on Scott's side. The background noise, Steve. I hear it too. Need coin to pop here. Anyway, I was trying to talk about earlier, guys, is like if you look at the SPY pre-market, look at that low that we put in. It looks like right around 620 this morning. And then look to your right where we're sitting at right now. So like very critical area. If we hold this level, we got a chance of bouncing. We lose this level again, though. It's, I mean, where's the bottom, right? We have a bunch of key levels below, but we're talking about all-time highs that happened back in September of last year, down at like 664. Yeah, I said it, 664, as in quite a ways. Oh man, I should have short sand this. Oh well. Yep. Be right back.
Now we're sitting here 500 down, 1150 down on the Dow. A lot of them are ugly today. Lots. Coin down big time. Yep. Down 1,200 on the Dow, 550 now on the NASDAQ.
I couldn't get in the room.
I can hear you now.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, good.
We got stopped out on coin. I got my 670 print on the SPY put up. I'm only making money right now. We had the AVAV partial. We crushed it. I got stopped out of my runners on AVAV, so we're out of that trade. Basically, just below break even on the runners. The only thing that I'm crushing on are these put options. Markets are heading lower. Got stopped out of coin. Decent chunk of money I gave to coin. It's very bad. Very bad. The markets are falling off the face of the planet, they call it. I am not going long anything right now. Nada. Capitulation, potentially.
Yeah, waiting for the shooter drop.
Mm-hmm. SanDisk now, really falling. MU, really falling. AVGO, hanging on by a prayer just because it's reporting soon. But man, this market's getting heavy, y'all. 669.35 was my original target when I had 30 put options on SPY, and I chickened out. I took partials. I say chickened out. That's the rules, guys. Pay yourself first. So paid ourselves first. We still have 10 that are in the running, so we're making tons of money right now on these put options. So much that I may be taking a trip to Florida soon.
There you go.
Okay, taking half of those put options off, guys. Leave 5. I'll say into the close, but that's not entirely true. I'll actually put a stop just below 672. Okay, fine. Can't lose money on that one. Watch out. Wow, SanDisk. Wow, wow, wow.
And coin and PLTR.
Yeah.
Now, I got to tell you, though, yesterday we were a little bit better. I mean, we're obviously down a lot more, but we were a little bit better as far as the bounce goes. Today, we're not. Today, we're trying to recover and we bounced lower. We're turning down.
Very bad.
Yeah, not good. Right, not good.
It's horrible what they're doing to these markets.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm sitting on the sidelines right now, wanting to go long, but not wanting to try to pick this bottom right now. That's for sure.
The volume is stacking up. Uh-oh. Is there a squeeze shaping up here?
I don't know. I don't see anything.
No. No, that's just more selling. Man, SanDisk would have been an awesome short. Mm-mm-mm.
What about AVAV? It's still above the VWAP line and
Mm-hmm.
looking and holding tight, right?
Here comes the squeeze attempt. The attempt. I don't know if it's going to work. Watch the Qs here. Qs might get a pop here. Huh. Here comes a green spike, more than likely. I don't know if it's going to be short-lived or not. Oh boy, there it is. Oh, the joys of learning to read charts. Closing out SPY, guys. It's time to maybe see if we buy this dip here. 564 SanDisk. No, I like MU better. Let's see if I can trade that for 8 points. Okay. 378.49, guys. I'm not batting very good today on these trades, to be fair, but the attempt of
Maybe
the
you're right.
squeeze.
Maybe we go here. Who knows? Let's see.
Only thing being squeezed is my IRA.
Right?
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I actually had a friend of mine who was like, yeah, you know, what should I do? Should I sell these stocks or do whatever? And I'm like, what are you trying to do? And first of all, I'm not a financial advisor, but you know, what are you trying to do? And he's like, man, it's just, you know, this stock was up at this price and this price. I'm like, well, what did you pay for him? And it literally, he gave me double digits, and every stock he mentioned was a triple digit stock. And I'm like, dude, how are you complaining?
Yeah.
You're fine. You know, you made like 300% on your money.
It's just, it gets to that. When it gets to that, then it's like, you know, how many shares did you take? Well, you know,
Your headset's breaking up.
yeah, I was just saying, if it was that many, just ask how many shares you took. You know, I mean, people get 300% have 5 shares, right? So, percentages won't.
Scott, I think your headset's breaking up. Is everybody else hearing them like that? Now it sounds like a video game. Here comes MU.
Any
Sorry,
better
Scott.
now?
There we go.
Okay.
The only thing getting squeezed is my IRA. I'm stealing that one. That's the quote of the day right there, Scott B. Oh, that's good. Oh, nice, Mark. Good call out. SPY, Q, IWM all hit their 9 EMA on the 5-minute chart with PM data up. Yeah, I'm curious. For those of you guys that use SMAs, EMAs, what have you, what's your setup? I know a lot of folks like the 9, the 20, and the 50. Curious. what's your the time on your SMAs? Mine's 12:22:55. But curious what you guys use. Okay. Spy should get a pop here. If bulls want to have a shot of like, holding on to minimizing losses, I mean, you figure the SPY is already down 2.2%. Bartos, good share, 920, 200 EMA VWAP. Nice. Cool. Yeah, it's good. I take it the 9 and 20 are SMAs and your 200s are EMA. Is that right? MACD 1 minute only. Okay, cool. I like it. I actually have seen people use MACD snap to their main chart before. I don't know if I really like that. I kind of prefer having it separate down at the bottom. But it is always interesting to like learn how people interpret charts. Guys, here comes the SPY again. We need to see a squeeze. Look left to the pre-market low of session, which is right around that 62.19 area. Sorry, 672.19. Forgive me. 672.19. We just tried to peak that right now on the SPY.